Welcome back. So we're in the middle of a 4 SPG here, and we need to check out the Valentino residence. Apparently something to do with a pool. Ah, this is the address. Still not 10:30 yet. Should we go ahead and begin our stakeout? Stake out the Deputy Secretary's home? It's a little early, but we can go ahead and... Oh, wait.
Wretched fairy tale.
You good? No, I'm not good. I forgot my Anpan rolls and milk. Can't do a stakeout with Anpan rolls and milk? Guess I call Hermes. Wait, damn it. She's not delivering. Oh, goddess, why have you forsaken me? Use the drone delivery. Yeah, if you promise to shut up, I'll give you this jawbreaker. Oh, baby, don't mind if I do. Don't. That's the...
Oh, it's a shame.
The Oathbreaker uses. July 9th, 10:27 p.m. Triple dot. Want to talk about it? The wind'll keep anyone from hearing. As we keep it down, it should be fine for us to chat. Stakeouts are normally a slog when you're alone, but as luck would have it, I've got a partner tonight.
Ix has gone missing.
Thought so. Hasn't been that long since the Oathbreaker made the two of you enforcers. Did something happen after that?
No, not really. There's a certain perk we enforcers get. The society basically gives us complete and total freedom to do whatever. Sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it? At first, we were both over the moon. Unlimited Mira, no orders we had to follow. We could even pass on the Anguis's requests if we didn't feel like doing them. Some of our missions were pretty fun. Exciting, even. Felt like a good way to make use of our powers, too. And more than anything, we no longer had to kill when it wasn't necessary. In the gardens, collateral damage was pretty much a given for improving our request completion rates. That's not how it works in the society, though. To kill or not to kill, to drag others into our fights or leave them be. Those calls are left to us. Oh, and it's not like I have any problem with killing. Before, though, it wasn't even a choice. And now it suddenly is.
Yeah, I feel that's part of why you have that freedom, because then it's a question of you look inward and see how you feel about that yourself, because it's your responsibility, your choice.
And I guess I feel like it's the kind of thing I need to think through. Weigh the pros and cons, you know? But Ix doesn't see it that way.
You two ain't gonna see eye to eye on everything. Doesn't matter if you're twins or not. Even for slightly atypical families like yours, that's only natural.
Slightly, huh?
I told you, didn't I? Every family's just a little bit different. It's funny, I don't even know what my own parents look like, so I guess I'm one to talk on this. But here's how I look at it.
Something actually I want to keep an eye on. Van's parents. I wonder.
In that environment, you learn to reconcile with each other's differences, even accept them, and be there for one another when you or they need it. If you think you can't reconcile or accept them, just remember there's a small part of them in you too. I think maybe that's what it means to be a family.
Do you think that's true of this guy and his son too?
If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the job. Speaking of whom, this kid had a rep for being too smart for his own good back when he was the leader of Desire. Though now I'm starting to think he inherited his old man's slow wit.
Speaking of slow wit.
Okay, let's follow him.
Understood.
Oh, not done follow mode in a while. Follow the target but maintain an adequate distance. Okay.
Now where are you off to?
Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here.
Good call. Bust those out and he might get suspicious. Let's stick with the tried and true.
Let's just wait for it to go a little bit. I think it's, if I remember correctly, as long as the camera sees him, we're good. Why this music? I would have liked more sneaky music, like dun dun. Like this bit, just this bit would be good. But then it's like dun dun dun. It's like calm down, calm down. Where are you off to, mate? Nothing to see here. Oh, Jorda was actually hiding.
Shit, that was close.
Seems like he's paranoid about people following him.
Which is a telltale sign that he's got something to hide.
Look at the bars going up. It's like, what? It was fine. Keep it going. Stay in the circles on the map. Sneaky, sneaky. I don't see any place to hide around here, so it's like just hold it back at a distance for now. There we go. It's like the music is nice right now for the stealthy bit, and it's just going to come in a minute like it's like calm down. There. Like what? Chill. Chill. Music, chill. Nope, nothing to see here, mate. Oh.
I could have sworn.
Nope.
No. I must be imagining things. I have to be on time for the rising of the dawn.
He's mumbling something to himself.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Well, come what may, we gotta press on. I think the end's in sight, but still, stay sharp.
Rising of the dawn. But like the fact he couldn't see us when we're standing in the middle of the road. Where's that leading? There we go. Is this place always here? I think I spotted it earlier actually, didn't I? And was like, there's nothing down there. Ooh. What is down there, actually? What SCP? SCP. 1SP, not SCP. That's a different thing. Did we lose him? No, he went in there. Could have just used that the whole way. A door to a maintenance area. More specifically, a junction point under shared management between the subway company and the Metropolitan Expressway Authority. The lay of the land forced the MEA to run the expressway through a tunnel, so they ended up sharing space with the subway system. It's a well-known passageway that lets people have the experience of going deep underground while passing through, whether by car or train. Huh. Well, anyway, I doubt this place is open to the public. Yet there are those footprints leading right inside. Yep. Things are probably gonna get hairy from here on. You ready to head in, or do you need a minute? Nah, danger is where I thrive. Let's not waste any more time and get this over with. Oh, I like this tunnel. It's very atmospheric. Bleh, like bleh, bleh. Beltway. Okay. Looks like it's another one of those affected by that contamination thing. That monster. Not again. Again? Yeah. I've seen these things before. That's a secret. I knew we wouldn't find him again here. But why does this track suddenly disappear? That's because they didn't. Look over there. What? He ran along the walls? Does this Jeffrey guy have the same tech as that weirdo on your crew or something? Potentially, but can't really picture the guy pulling out a compact and going skin-tight suit mode like she does now. Doesn't look like a parkour maneuver either. Shit, something about this reeks something fierce. Still, at least all the threads are finally weaving together. Might have gotten ahead of us, but that doesn't mean we should rush. Sure came here with a purpose in mind. Wait, are they becoming the monsters? That said, still enough time to call him back up, so I'll be leaning on you extra hard, Shadow Eater. Bye by me. I'll show you just how much better I am compared to your assistants. Right. Think now she's back in that garb. Get rid of the glasses. Is that what we got there? Metallic red? No. Alright, there we go. So.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
There!
Commencing battle.
There!
Proceed with caution.
Gotcha!
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Thank you.
Ready to roll!
Go!
Yeah, so
They
is
were
that
in
case
over
of
their
like,
heads.
is he going to turn into whatever the boss is we face at the end of this? Is that what's going on? Is everyone going to start turning into monsters?
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
That why there's
Nice.
potentially a problem
Joel.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
with the world and why it potentially will
So I
reset.
don't have a choice.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
That could be what it is. Well, they're contaminated.
This place reminds me of when I was chasing 3 and 9. They kept taking all these twists and turns until they finally shook me off. I was so pissed.
Well, at least this place isn't all that complicated.
Better keep the fact that I helped them escape out of my head.
They're down!
Wonder what they're up to now.
They're down!
Probably having a
Watch out for
picnic.
ranged attacks.
That's how they be. That's how they be.
Let's get this rolling.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
I would never forget about my charge attack.
They're down!
Well then, away we go.
Yeah, just try. I'm starting to think like, why If we're going with the logic of like,
Watch
okay,
out for ranger
there was
attacks.
timeline resets, and there's the loops and all that type of stuff, and people come through, messages sent through, all that type of stuff.
They were in over their heads.
The question I have is why? Why is there a loop? Because it would have to have started at some point. Did someone choose to do it? Did someone set it up? If so, like in loop 0. But why? Why?
Activating shards.
Okay, we got anything special going on here? Probably not from the looks of it. Shadow Shrouded
arts will be more
Anastasia.
potent.
Go all in on him.
Okay, so let's just go with this Shadow Shrouded Anastasia then.
Allow me.
Manifest. Anastasia!
Anastasia,
You
okay.
are me. I am you. Go ahead.
I am thou, thou art I. Call forth what is within.
So long.
Farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
My move now.
Show them what you got.
Brace yourself.
We've seen that quite a bit. There we go.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
My move
Come over
now.
here. Hey, come over here.
Show them what you got.
Lovely. If only I could level her up. These mixed breed monsters are no slouches. Yeah, I wish we could do something about that weird light. If Ix were here, he could have... Oh. Oh yeah, we got interrupted earlier. You were telling me about how the little your bro went missing. Uh-huh.
Like I was saying earlier, we became enforcers and handled the Anguis's requests. At one point, I said to Ix, it's kinda nice not having to do all that pointless killing for a change. And in response,
What? Yeah, real funny, Jorda. Wait. You're not serious, are you?
from that day on, the two of us started falling more and more out of step. When we took work from the Anguis, Ix would go on a rampage, killing people in the bloodiest ways possible. He dragged innocents into it too. At that point, I said enough was enough and tried to stop him. And when I did,
I guess we really aren't the same, are we, Jorda? Even back when we were in the gardens and used that poison to kill everyone. You didn't want to go through with it, did you? You only played along because you pitied me. Because I'm broken and can't do anything right, huh? Is that it? Is that what you think of me?
Damn, dude. Reading the situation wrong.
after that, he vanished. I tried talking with Harwood and Retzi about it, but they said he hadn't gone back to the Society. It's been a little over a month since all that, I think.
Gotcha. So you gave me a 4 SPG in the hopes I might be able to sniff out your brother's trail.
Yep, that about sums it up. While searching for clues, I found a lead that pointed to him being in Edith. Too bad this place is so huge. If he wanted to hide from me, he'd have no trouble doing that here. That's when I remembered your offer to help, and I figured, what do I have to lose at this point?
You could have just come to him directly, though. You didn't have to do the whole cat thing.
I was waffling for a bit, but everyone seems to say you have this amazing sense of smell, so...
Just to clarify, that whole smell bit is more figurative than literal. It's more I got a keen sense for things.
Yeah, I got that much. And I get your sweets thing too, but your I've seen and know everything crap is annoying. And stupid.
Sure, go for the throat, why don't you?
It's okay though. I had fun, and I learned something, I think. Which is that even slightly atypical people like us can still find a little bit of normal in ourselves.
Aww.
And thanks to you, I have a hint on how to do that.
Glad to hear it. That said, we ain't done with tonight's 4SPG just yet. Okay, good chat, but let's... Damn it! Not one of these.
One of them.
Heck is that?
Shit. Probably would have been able to take this thing if Master and Elaine were here. The odds are looking grim. But I can't give in!
Grendel time.
Stupid monster!
Gotta be Grendel time.
Get back!
That's my line.
Hello?
What the? What are you two doing here?
The Angel of Slaughter. And that woman who works with Heiwe.
Short time no see, Van. I hope we aren't interrupting your playdate. Oh, and Little Miss Shadow Eater. That title belongs in the dark recesses of history, where I left it.
Did you seriously just call me Little Miss?
Everyone, please focus. If it's like the one in the culvert, our attacks won't be very effective against it.
All right, get ready!
It left. I was getting ready for a fight. I was like, right, here we go. Oh.
My, how cowardly. Or perhaps that wasn't a mere tactical retreat. These monsters seem much more of a threat than I'd first imagined.
I had the same thought. And we've likely yet to see what they're truly capable of.
Anyway, appreciate the save, you two. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing here? And how much of our conversation did you catch?
Don't worry. They'll keep it hush-hush.
Okay, Ren, so you were analyzing the street camera footage of the missing persons. And you just happened to bump into Risha while she was tracking down Easterners who disappeared.
That's the long and short of it, yes. I had my Hollow perform automated analysis on that data as part of a request from the guild. Which pointed me to the area underneath Leva, so I decided to investigate of my own accord. I briefly considered inviting Agnes along, but she seemed awfully worn out. No doubt on account of her grueling counsel and part-time work.
On my end, Ashen asked me to find the missing Easterners. Using divination, the Li and Lu families analyzed all of the information Heiyue had gathered, and we found several prospective sites. This place was one of the possibilities on the list. Wild doesn't even begin to describe those stories. Well, you both stumbled on the right place, so congrats, I guess. Okay, what's the plan now?
What else? We're gonna make use of the resources in front of us. You good with teaming up for this?
Naturally. With the four of us together, that monster will hardly prove a match.
I have no objections either. I'm grateful to have your help, Van. That goes for you as well, Jorda, right? You can drop the polite act, Shongsho. We both live and work in the shadows, so I get if niceties aren't your thing. That's not...
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We've wasted enough time as it is. Our target's probably already found his way to his destination. And the other missing people being there with him is a safe bet. What I see here is a prime chance to complete 3 requests. The guild's, Heiyue's, and mine, in one fell swoop. So, fellow Gray Zone operators, what say we turn this situation to good account by making use of one another?
That sounds like a plan.
Only you could make a line like that convincing. Well, Jorda, is that acceptable for you as well?
Why would I care? I'm just a client working part-time. It's not like I'm one of you.
Oh, come on, you could easily be one of us. Just a little push. Ren and Risha have temporarily joined the party.
I never imagined the day would come when we'd be fighting side by side.
You're telling me. I thought you and him hated me after what I did. Back on Nemeth Island.
Nah, water under the bridge. Besides, if you were gonna backstab me, you'd have done it by now.
The least we can do is be cordial. Let's do our best. You're okay with me calling you Jorda, yes?
Sure, whatever.
My, what a crowd.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
I do like the artwork they have going on
Your
here.
charge attack.
Take this!
We made quick
For the
work
character
then.
portraits, like, and the little bits of dialogue and stuff like that. They're currently in the top left right now. Like the artwork there, especially for like the Rishas. I don't know, there's something about Rishas there. I think it's the dark purples. I really like that. I really like that. It's like whoever's doing the artwork there is doing fantastic work. Fantastic work. There's not a way I've missed there, is there? No. I am feeling a turbo moment for this because it's like, it is just tunnels. It is just tunnels.
Keep your distance as you're
And then I
attacking.
come into a big room as I say that.
My, what a crowd.
Giving engagement. Brace yourself.
Typical, isn't it? Typical.
Forget about your charge attack.
There! Gotcha!
More to go. Watch out. It's only now. No pushover.
There! Gotcha!
Taken out very easy. So what were we talking about?
Good night. Sleep
Oh,
tight.
we're going to bed. All right. Night, everyone. No. Yes, the whole. There's a hole here apparently. In the wall. Yes.
Well, well, what a nice little chest.
You can't say that about Risha. Literally, you can't. Because of her Rishas. Yeah. Dear, oh dear.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
I'm always looking out for ranged attacks. Yeah, anyway. We're contemplating theories and ideas, weren't we?
Charge attack.
Very much the idea of there's something going on with like those uniforms that we found.
There! Gotcha!
I'm wondering if that invisible enemy that we saw that ran off was the guy we're chasing. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. It's like that's what's going on. 'Cause these guys are becoming these
Battle
enemies.
over. Let's resume our business.
So I'm wondering if that is part of the state of the world. It's like it's reaching a point where people turn into demons is potentially part of
Let's begin.
why the world resets. It's like, oh, it's gone too far. People are turning into demons for some reason, some unknown reason. And maybe that's part of why the reset happens. Like maybe there's something inherent about the world that it reaches a certain point
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
where this kind of thing happens.
Oh, treasure.
Yay, treasure, how lovely. Yeah, so it resets. But again, it's the idea of like, someone has to have set up the loop, right? Someone has to have caused that.
Proceed with caution.
Why would they have caused it? Like, what would be the purpose? Why have a loop? Was it intentional to be a loop? Because why would you set up a loop?
Access granted.
Why?
Commencing operation.
Like, if you want to correct something in the past, why not just have time travel? Why not just go back in time? And go back and put things right that once went wrong? Bit like what Kia did. Why specifically the loop?
Error.
So, ooh, that was a tough one to figure out where I wanted to go there.
Reattempting expanding search field.
I'll keep going through. Yeah, because you're getting way too close. Like, back off.
Expanding search field.
Ooh. That's a difficult one to judge.
Analyzing
Okay.
code. Security cleared.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to be having my focus right now in terms of where my theories are. So we've got an idea of how things are going down right now, like using stuff like even like
Expanding search
a
field.
DLC to put theories together, and
Analyzing code. Security cleared.
the artwork for the soundtrack. Like that's where the idea of a loop came into everything. Like the numbers must mean something. But then it's like, why? Why is there a loop? Is it accidental? I think into other time loop stories.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Is there a higher purpose for this? Like, is there something we're meant to achieve? Because you go with something like Groundhog Day, which is obviously a time loop story. It's like he had to basically become a better person in order to break the loop. There could be an element of that. Maybe humanity as a whole is meant to become better
Plenty of growing left
in
to
this
do.
world,
A
and
warrior's training never ends.
that's how you break the loop. Once humanity reaches a certain point in its development.
Say, Ren, you happen to know where Agnes is at?
Agnes? She should be in her dorm room. Why, do you miss her? Aw, well, I'd be more than happy to give her a call.
Forget it. I was just curious, that's all.
There!
Oh yeah. Is that what he was worried about back at Treon Mall?
There!
Watch it, that one's big.
Let's begin, shall we?
Again, that's the worrying thing as well with the Treon Mall situation, because as we saw at the end of Daybreak 2 when we went up there to have a look, and there was the 8 sections. If that was Agnes who went up, I was going to look after I'd done the editing for these parts that I'm currently recording to go see who that was, if it didn't come up.
Let's take this one
And I might
slow.
do that. Because I couldn't tell who it was. It's like, was it Agnes? It's like, we only got a glimpse. If it is Agnes, that's worrying, because it's like, what's going on there? Why would you be heading up into the tower by your lonesome? Because I feel like that's the case of, like, if Agnes was going somewhere like that with a purpose, she would honestly contact Van. She'd be like,
You're
Van, hey,
fighting
could you
me.
come with me? So it feels like either she's been coerced, possessed,
Following up.
or
All you ready?
the Genesees have sort of drawn her there, like maybe she's not even aware of
There.
her own actions kind of thing.
Cue.
Like maybe. There's things in
Oh, that
play
was
right now where
nothing.
I just
Smooth moves you got, Yin.
need just a little bit more here and there. As is tradition with this series, as you know. But yeah, what other purpose could there be? So we've got the Groundhog Day one, which is like there's some kind of determining feature that decides when the loop breaks. It could be something accidental. So if we go with something like cause and effect from Star Trek The Next Generation, that was very much like the ship was going to collide with another ship, and when it hit the other ship, it caused a time loop. So when they got to the end of the loop, they'd essentially die, and it would reset.
Here's our chance
Back to like, say, like a few hours earlier. I think it was a few hours earlier. It was like, it was a day earlier or something like that.
next.
And how they broke out that loop was they sent a message through. Which comes to that idea of what I was speaking about previously, with the idea that maybe the message has already happened. Maybe there is something happening with a loop and a message has come through, which is what potentially happened with Rosette, the idea that Mare could be the Holy Beast of Time, and potentially that she
My, they didn't put up much of a
is
fight,
the
did
Holy
they?
Beast of Time, but the Holy Beast of Time
Well, what a nice little chest.
is potentially in some way Anya's. Because maybe that's what is going to play out. Anya's is going to become the Holy Beast of Time, but that already happened in a previous loop. So that's like the events are changing here as a result of that message, of that thing from the previous loop.
Watch out. That's no pushover.
There!
Multiple enemies.
Gotcha!
Be careful.
But it could also
I don't
be
have a choice.
a combination of all of these. It could be a case of like they're caught in a loop until they reach a certain situation, like humanity becomes like really good and prosperous or something like that. You know, again, the Groundhog Day idea of the loops. But there could also be
Gotcha!
people wanting to break out of the loop by sending messages through.
Combat over. Processing data.
And here's a case of like, how would you send a message back? And I'm thinking, again, with that idea of maybe there's certain places in the world where
Good night. Sleep
stuff
tight.
can pass over into the next loop.
Keep your distance
Stuff
as you're
like
attacking.
the celestial globe where the society is, or the primal grounds. Because you gotta remember, Burgos said stuff about there being more demons this time around, right? Which is like, what, this time around, mate? Like, where are you going on there? I can't remember the exact wording, but you know what I mean. Where it's like, this world has more demons this time. Which is like, wait, what?
Deploy shards.
What do you mean this time? So there has to be some sense that the church is aware of the loop,
Not bad.
which means they how would they get that knowledge? How would they be aware of it? There has to be something somewhere that tells them they're in a loop. So I'm thinking there's some kind of
Looks like a rest stop.
database or piece of information. Ooh, alter aim.
Good
Ooh,
stuff.
indomitability.
Shock one up. Good stuff. Good
Lovely there.
stuff. Shock one up.
Yeah, there has to be some piece of something that comes through and informs them of that aspect. That there is such a loop.
Modifying your orbment,
And I'm
are
thinking
you?
that's going to be part of it. So we got here. Ooh. Evasion plus 50% when under 20% HP during command battles. That's really useful. Kind of put that over action 1 there, to be honest.
Skills updated. Better check them out.
At the same time, I do want the scent as well, like him to get the focus.
New
There.
shard skill added.
So it's like potentially we got, like when his health gets low, we got 50, no, not 58, 98%
Modifying
evasion,
your orbment,
really,
are you?
when you think about it. Got anything better we can get there? Not really for you right now. Okay. Let's see about proceeding onwards. Let's see what we got in here. Did heal up, didn't we? I don't think we did. Recover.
I feel like myself again.
Indubitably.
There they are.
Yeah, again, I feel like they're going to become the enemies we've been fighting.
Yes, but something's off.
That's a pretty big crowd. I'm getting bad vibes from all this.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and the new dawn will rise to guide us.
A D A
A
D
D
D.
A.
Oh no,
ADA? ADA?
we have to do something.
I know. Let's get in there and bust this up. We gotta get rid of that white miasma. Don't care how you do it, so long as it's done.
Got it.
Stop right there.
Show's over, folks!
Who are they?
You're...
Wake up!
Why am I? Be gone, demons! Suppression spell, activate!
Shadow skill. Abractio tenebrae.
How dare you interfere? The women I don't recognize, but you're that good-for-nothing Spriggan.
The one and only. This makes, what, our third parley? Except this time, you're like a whole different person.
We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get?
You ain't acting like yourself, Jeffrey Valentino. Whatever happened to the sharp, cold-blooded leader of Desire, the most notorious delinquent gang in Edith? And the hell was up with the grand sermon a minute ago? Who died and made you Archbishop?
So the old man didn't have the stones to confront his prodigal son, who he had locked up under the same roof. Instead, he resorted to putting up a 4SPG.
Those eyes.
Don't tell me. You read that book.
Whoa!
Dark. No. Distorted light energy.
What's happening to my shadow?
What is this? Unnatural power.
What the?
No, not yet. There's more where this came from. I've been chosen by the new dawn! By the harbinger of change, who will transcend this wretched world!
Oh! Hello.
What the hell is that?
A mechanical body? Is he like that invisible creature from before?
Get over yourself, you prick! I'm gonna dismantle you piece by piece, and then... Huh?
You've left yourself wide open!
Jorda!
Fat chance!
Wake!
Van!
Now die!
Wait a minute. Mayor?
Wait, this again? Haven't heard a peep out of you since April. Welcome back to the real world. Congrats on setting a world record for longest nap ever taken, Mare Bear.
I wasn't napping, you jerk!
Hello.
You never change, do you?
You never change, do you?
If I had a 50 Mira coin for every time you jumped in the line of fire for someone else, I'd be a very rich hollow.
You would be that rich, to be honest.
Guess I did do that with Agnes before. Well, you know how it is. A client getting hurt would wreck my rep. So, I'm curious. What made you pop in?
Well, I just felt like it, that's all. As the one and only MKESV-004, I can very well come and go as I please.
Nah, you ain't slipping this one past me. There's a set condition for when you show up like this. You've only ever appeared when Agnes was nearby with a Genesis device. Even when you took over Yume's body, the Genesis was within range of my Zypha's connection. If you're here now, then was that never a condition in the first place? Or has the situation changed?
Oh, come on, Mayor, tell us something.
Fine, we can table this for now. If you're here, I'm assuming you're ready to go, right?
Naturally. Together with those shard functions you got from Marduk, my support capabilities will shine brighter than ever.
Good to hear. It's been a while, but how's about we kick this party up a notch, huh?
Way ahead of you. Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I'll bear it.
What is that?
It's Van's special form. Wait, but Agnes isn't.
What is she? It kind of actually feeds partly into my theories of like, well, if Mary is partly Anya's, then, or a past version at least. Peddle!
Good. The transformation went off without a hitch. Your strength in this form should be even higher than before.
I see. So you bound its power so I could have a tighter grip on the reins. Still'd like an explanation on how you did that. But I'm not about to bite the hand that feeds. Alright, you silver spoon brat. Come and get it! I'm the seasoned nightmare here. So if you think you can take me, you've got another thing coming! Don't mock me, Spriggan!